All right, welcome back. So last time we ended the episode with discussing the possibility of me constantly supplying the store with goods and keeping up, which seems unlikely, especially now that we're earning money and we want to expand with a second store in a different district. So before that, we really need to look into getting a office and a warehouse going. Of course, that has some additional expenses, so we need to be wary. Right now, we have a positive of $2,200 per day. So at the same time, we also want to increase that gap. And I expect to increase that by expanding our opening hours on the store. So right now we have a schedule for all 7 days between 12 and 20, but we want to increase it until midnight. So that's an additional 4 hours per day, which means we could do with another part-time worker or one full-time worker that can do cleaning as well. First, let's see about the warehouse and the office and check out the prices. So the reason we chose this area was because we could have everything fairly close to where we started. You can see there is a office just across the street. So let's go and check that out. It's $68 per day. That seems fair. We can easily rent that, start a new business, and this is a headquarters. So let's call this the Spirit Empire HQ. There we go. So here you can see we have, just like the other stores, we have a schedule, we have a logistics manager, purchasing manager, HR manager, settings. Let's find a proper HQ logo. There we go. Use the same setup as our store. So there is some sort of synergy effect. These two are people I need now. I need a purchasing manager and a logistics manager. However, they are both useless without a warehouse. So let's run around the back because there was a warehouse for rent back here. I think it was this one. Yes, so warehouse is $131 per day. That reduces our total, including the office, to $2,000 per day. You might ask, why don't we buy it? Because these buildings is, you can see this is 9.4 million estimated value. You can probably get it for less, but we're nowhere near that. But we can rent it. I'm actually out of money for today because I need to make a deposit. That's okay. So what we will do with the rest of the day is we will go and spend the last of our money on some wine. Let's oh, hang on, let's check the inventory. Oh, actually we're good. So what we will do instead, we'll just skip ahead time and get some sleep. Could really use some sort of skip button so I don't have to run back to the apartment every time. And no, you do not get your deposit back when you terminate a contract. Yes, we need to go and buy some stock. So we're saving up some money and we'll just leave the headquarters there for now. It's fine. We can afford the $61, but we cannot afford both deposit, daily fee, and buying goods for our store. So let's make sure the store, the shelves, the product is our priority at the moment, and make sure we have something to sell. If we have nothing to sell, well, then we have no business. 2 boxes of cigar, 1 pallet of wine. There we go. So the goal we're working against right now is actually us stopping doing this we're doing right now. We're not stopping doing it. We are just taking responsibility and accountability for the job and hiring somebody else to do it. There we go. So one of the nice things with the logistics manager is they can also actually tell me when are we running out of goods. So there will be a column here on the HQ page that says running out of goods in X days. Yes, we haven't adjusted any of the prices yet, and I'm going to keep it like that until we get everything up to green. So the customer service is still lacking, and for that we need a HR manager to get that bumped up. But at least now we have a product for 1 or 2 days. Alright. So, next thing I want to do is I want to head over to the office supplies, because in the HQ we of course need some office furniture. And the reason we are driving over there and not just buying it at the furniture store is because sometimes these office workers, they have some sort of weird requirement where they want some crazy table or something, and we can only get it over here at Mr. Scott's office supplies. And I do expect that to be Mr. Michael Scott from the Michael Scott Paper Company. Go. And I just want to pick up his card so in the future I can call him. So from here I want, well, today we're not shopping really big. I'm thinking maybe a table and a chair for beginning. So the table is 800. Regular chair, that should be fine for HR people. Let's check that out. But of course, now that we have visited the store, we have met with the manager, next time we need something we can just call him and have it delivered if we feel it's urgent, or we can afford the extra charge for delivery. Oh, one thing we need to do while we're in this part of town, we need to visit the recruitment agency. That's right here. Set destination. If you remember one of the early episodes, we talk about recruiting, and the HR manager, purchasing manager, and logistics manager are white-collar workers, so we need to hire them from a different bureau than where we get our shop workers. So we're not going to hire anybody today, but I want to make contact, basically set up whatever we need. So in the future I can just call them. As you can see, we can select the HQ and then we can select these people we need. Not now. But now we made contact, so that is very important. Oh, this is actually where we can refuel. We can repair over here if the car is too damaged. Was that our street? Oh, that was third, so this is fourth. Oh, unless we were on third. Oh, let's go down and check. No, we are on third, or is it? Yes, third. Fifth. Never mind. So this is a very big office. You can also get smaller office, but right now, window seat for you, with a chair. The only thing we need more is a laptop. Then we have one office location. But then they might come back and say, oh, we're not happy about the chair, we're not happy about the table, it's not high enough quality for me. And then I'm like, yes, okay, then the company is not high enough quality for you and you're free to leave. Goodbye. Let's skip ahead again until morning. Very nice. So we're up by a little again. Let's check our shop store inventory. So we got 700 cigars on stock, 250 bottles of wine. Last 7 days we sold 700. So over a week we need around 1,000 cigars. She is still happy? She is happy. It's good. Marketing, we could actually call them and say we want to expand our marketing campaign to increase our customer visits. And see the amount of customers over time. It's good. Last 7 days. Yesterday, mostly in the evening, we're almost hitting 20. So you can see if we are not even hitting 20 yet, it's 19, there's no reason to expand further for now, at least. In the future there will be, because we can increase the marketing budget and get it up to the 30, as is the maximum for this location. So how can I increase profit right now? The best way I can increase profit is expanding opening hours. And you know how to expand opening hours is to hire more people. Call. Well, anyone now, because no, yeah, anyone. Yeah, I can only get 3 people. There we go. Customer service. Dry close liquor, customer service, anyone, 1 person from tomorrow. Let's go. We have enough money now to actually go and book the warehouse. So I will do that. So it's almost all my money. It's even more because electrical appliance. Why would I want electrical appliance? Let's preview. So here's the where. Oh, it's the forklift. Okay, fine. Enough complaining for me. Sorry. Let's do a market run. Hang on. This man. Paper bags, stock count 2000. Okay, let's not get more paper bags then. Looks like we got wine for days. We can fit 1 more box in here. I got 4 in the car. That's good. It's a good problem to have. That means if we run out of any product, it will only be cigars right now. Or let's say we won't run out, I don't believe that, but we might run low on cigars. $10,000 for one business. Nice. That's a nice achievement. Okay, and we can fit the rest. So we are selling 4 or 5 boxes of wine per day now. Which just tells me there's an even bigger urgency to getting this entire thing set up. Now we are just driving quickly to the warehouse, because now we can actually afford to just rent it for. And then after that we need to focus on is this the right one I'm clicking on? Stop. Yes. Okay, so we got 2 vehicle slots. We got no vehicles in there. One thing we need to get here is actually some shelves. So we need to go and buy some warehouse shelves. Spirit, food, warehouse. So the way I divide them is I have food and non-food. So even if we expand with other products, this warehouse will always only be about food items and never about anything else, non-food, right? If we then expand into a different market with other products, then we'll start a new warehouse called non-food. But when we get that far, we would also expand office, or maybe move the office to one of the skyscrapers or big buildings, because in some of my other plays of this game, I have a separate office where one of my offices is purely a purchasing manager's office, where I have all the purchasing managers sitting. So I'm just gonna skip ahead 1 hour because I'm waiting for the message from the recruitment company. Maybe not on a Saturday. Is that the problem? Fine. We'll wait until Sunday. But I guess they won't be working on a Sunday either. Well, actually. Female. No night shifts. Well, that's useless. Because we really need a night shift person. She only wants to work part-time. She's also too expensive, but she got nice customer service level. Oh, find me another one. This is not good enough. It's not something I'm happy with. Full-time worker, please. Otherwise, don't call me. Liquor. Dry clothes, liquor. Customer service. Let's try to do this again. In the meantime, let's go and get some furniture and computers for our future office staff. Oh, where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Almost out of money again. Expansion of a business is really expensive. We also need to get some pallet shelf for our warehouse. Otherwise, it's well, it's no use. For some reason, they refuse to store items on the floor, which is kind of strange. I understand it, but I don't agree with the point, because when I was younger, I worked in a warehouse and we had so much stuff on the floor. It was unbearable sometimes. But not impossible. And if the manager came and said, this is how we do it, that's just the way it is. Very nice. We're running low on cigars, but unfortunately I can't afford to buy any. So now we might actually see a penalty when I sleep of missing sales, because we lost out on some sales in case there's a lot of cigar purchases overnight until morning. So let's go. Oh, it actually went fine. That means we didn't actually run out of cigars, but we had some challenges with the cigars. But let's go and fix that immediately. Let's go and get some cigars and a few pallet shelves for the warehouse. I'm almost sure the pallet shelves we get in here. Yes, I can see right here. 3,000. We will take one, please. Let's see how many things we got on stock. So we're actually running very low on wine. Let's see how much was a pallet. It's 900. Let's take 4 boxes of wine. 1 box of cigars. That should just be enough. $1,500. We have 18. That's perfect. Good. It's very nice. So we have a successful business, turning people into alcoholics, selling cigars, turning them into smokers. All good. So let's just get these on warehouse and then we'll call it a episode. You don't really need to refill. The employees, they will refill the stocks as they are needed. Let's just get that last wine on stock. And then we need to go and eat. Perfect. Let's leave it with this and then hit save. And in the next episode, we'll start working on the warehouse, which we have been spending most of this episode on, getting the office ready for the office workers, getting the warehouse up. We're only missing, well, the shelves. We want more than one shelf, but we'll get there. So next episode, we'll start hiring more employees to start running this business on its own. When that is ready, then we can start expanding our shops into new districts, which will really then increase our profit margin. Thanks for watching, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.